good.
I think about nerdy guys who don't necessarily need interaction with their friends outside of the virtual interaction they have while gaming.
I kind of imagine guys with long beards and like the kind of well, at least in my head, the stereotypical gamer, yeah, behind a computer, kind of hacking games and things like that.
Somebody who usually owns a console or who plays more role-playing games on the computer and who spends a lot of time in the week on gaming.
I think of me because I'm the most hardcore gamer I
know.
What do you define as a gamer?
Well, it's just... I used to play a lot of games when I was younger.
Yes, I'm a gamer.
No, I'm not a gamer.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am competitive.
Yeah, usually when I play things like board games, I really can't stand losing, so I get really aggressive when I lose. So
I'm insanely competitive. I make a competition out of everything. Grades, video games, sports. There's no second place.
memory, because that's the game I always used to win.
Favorite game, I would say medieval Total War, because of the historical aspects.
My all-time favorite is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I think it's the best video game I have played. It's an iconic game for every hardcore gamer I know.
Usually I just game with friends, a game for fun, on the Xbox for example.
Game with my friends, and then it's usually with beer and being half drunk and more as a fun way to spend time with my friends.
If they played it from a young age, they might get brainwashed into thinking that this is what people are supposed to do.
I don't think playing games will make everyone more violent, but I do think that certain people have that effect more easily than others.
Well, I think if someone's already sensitive towards the social contract of violence, it will make this person more violent if the person also plays video games, because I think it might cause the person to lose the difference between reality and fake. So
no, not necessarily, because then watching movies would also induce that, and I also don't think that's the case.
I don't think video games can make a person violent. I think a normal person should be able to difference between good and evil, reality and fiction.
I don't think so. I think it's been proven that that doesn't happen. But people with violent predispositions will become violent.
Back in the day when I used to play Sims, me and my sisters would take the games very seriously and actually think that our Sim personalities were us. And so I had this husband, Jake Gyllenhaal, and we just had twin boys, Seth and Sean, and I was so happy with my family. But then at the same time, my sister was having a fling with my husband, and I didn't realize this. And then one day she asked him to move in with him. And I had arranged it so that when I was at work, my husband was taking care of the kids, and when he was at work, I was taking care of the kids. So now I'm at work and then my sister takes my husband. So when I log on to Sims, there's no one at home with my children. And the what do you call those? The social workers are coming, but you can't press pause. So all you can do is literally watch your family being broken apart. And I just started crying and crying. And my dad asked us like, what's wrong? But we were too embarrassed to say why. And I was so mad at her for such a long time.
As for my tattoo, I wanted to have something that represents everything I like video games. Like, I want to make a career out of it, something to remember me. But I have always liked, and I will always like video games.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.